Hello YouTube, Sam here from youtube.com/onlivegamer for the new Boston, and in this tutorial we're going to be taking a look at namespaces. Now what namespaces do is they make it easier for you to organize your classes. So let's say you have one namespace and you can put several different classes in there so that when you want to access, let's say you group similar classes in that. So when you want to access classes that are related to the namespace, you would just use that namespace that you created and then access the class in here. And also, let's say for example, if we were making the person program in one of the previous tutorials, let's say you wanted to have two person classes, but you know that if you are working in the same namespace, it will not let you create two classes with the same name. But if you put each one of those classes in a different namespace, then you will not get any errors and your program will run fine. So let's go ahead and make a little project to demo namespaces. So we'll go ahead and select Windows Forms application, and we'll set the name to Namespaces. And we'll go ahead and click OK. And we'll just wait for that to load. Okay, so we'll come over here to our Solution Explorer. We will select the Namespaces solution. We'll right click it and we will add a class. So we'll just name this class the People class. So people.vb. And we'll go ahead and click Add. Now here is our People class that we just created. We're going to create some namespaces to go in to encapsulate this People class. So we'll go ahead and come up here, and we'll just come right above the People class, and we will type namespace other people. And now you always have to end a namespace with the end namespace keyword. Okay, so now that we've created our namespace other people, let's go ahead and add some stuff to our People class. So we will do the first name and the last name. So public property first name as a string, and then we will do another property last name as string, and we'll just go ahead and override the toString function so that it returns their first name and their last name as a string. So we'll type public overrides function toString. Okay, so you can see that it automatically fills in the rest of this function for us. So what we want to return is we'll return first name, and then we will add a space, and then we will add the last name. Okay, so you can see that we made a namespace other people and a class people inside of that. So now I'll just come down here and create a second namespace. So namespace friends. Go ahead and hit enter, and you can see that it gives us end namespace. Now if we create public class people and hit enter, you can see that we don't get any errors for using duplicate people classes because these are inside of different namespaces. So we can go ahead and put the same stuff inside of our friends class. So public property first name as string, and we can put their last name in there too. So public property last name as string, and let's go ahead and put let's say how many years we've been friends with them. So public property years friends as integer. So now I'll just override the toString function. So public overrides function toString, and we will just return first name and their last name with a space. Okay, so you can see that we have used two seemingly identical people classes, but they both are a little bit different and they refer to different things. And they are inside of separate namespaces. So we've got other people and friends. So go ahead, you can practice a little bit with namespaces, and later on we're going to be going into accessing namespaces and classes within inside of a namespace. So once you understand what namespaces are, go ahead and move on to the next tutorial.